I want to give everybody a quick update on what's happening with the $3.5 trillion reconciliation bill. Now, allow me to say up front, by the time this segment hits YouTube, which is not very long from now, but it's still possibly the case that by the time this hits YouTube, this might all be outdated, because I'm sure there are a lot of fast-moving parts, and things can be changing by the minute. But as of right now, as I'm talking to you, there is a vote that's scheduled to be tomorrow. Now, it was already pushed back a little bit by Pelosi. Remember, Pelosi originally agreed and told the right-wing Democrats, sure, we're going to have a vote on the bipartisan infrastructure bill that already passed the Senate by September 27th. Well, now we're past September 27th. The vote is going to be on September 30th, I believe, which is tomorrow. So where are we at? What's going to happen? Because if the vote's tomorrow, we might already, begin to see the picture unfolding in front of us. So here's what we know for sure. Here's the recap. Joe Manchin is still refusing to commit after Biden meetings, and he's not giving him a top-line number. By the way, Kyrsten Sinema, same thing, not giving him a top-line number. They've had a number of meetings, and it's been like, well, isn't the weather nice outside today? Oh, yeah, the weather's gorgeous. Well, what do you think about the state of the world today? Well, I don't know. What do you think about... So there's been nothing... No actual number given by Manchin. Bernie is issuing a battle cry to progressives to kill the bipartisan infrastructure deal. Schumer has turned on Pelosi, saying he doesn't agree with a Thursday vote on the bipartisan infrastructure deal. And the president is apparently MIA, and he's not whipping votes. So that's where we are right now. My understanding is it's less than 9 House Democrats who are right-wing and corporatists and extremists who are blocking this. And in the Senate, Manchin and Sinema are at least the only vocal ones who are not on board. And again, most importantly, they're not even saying, oh, your number is $3.5 trillion. I would be okay with $2 trillion. They're refusing to give a top-line number, which makes the whole process of negotiation very difficult. So what the hell is going to happen? Well, the vote is scheduled for tomorrow in the House on the reconciliation package, the $3.5 trillion reconciliation package. This is the test for progressives. Here we are. Are you going to hold strong? Excuse me. I'm sorry. The vote is not for the $3.5 trillion reconciliation package. The vote tomorrow in the House is for the bipartisan infrastructure deal. It's about $1 trillion or so, which already got through the Senate. So this is the test. Are they going to hold strong? Are they going to put their middle finger up? Are they going to throw their weight around? Are they going to say, no, we meant business? Well, we actually have our answer already. The Congressional Progressive Caucus, which on paper I believe has a little bit over 90 members, they released a statement and they said, we weren't bluffing. And the specific number that we heard from Pramila Jayapal and others is that about 50 left-wing Democrats, relatively speaking, of course, are like, no, I'm going to vote against this bipartisan deal. 50 of them, about 50 of them are going to hold strong and say, no, we're going to vote this down. That's the reporting that we have right now. That's the information that we have right now. If about 50 of them vote down the bipartisan bill, then they're holding the line and doing the thing that we asked them to do, and they're letting everybody know we mean business. We're serious here. So, listen, you got to give credit where credit is due, because this is all that the left base and the American people have been asking for to this point, is that there's a reason why progressives generally don't have a seat at the table, because they always roll over, and they always give the corporatists what they want every step of the way. Well, now you're asserting yourself, and now you're saying, no, you have to deal with me. I get a seat at the table. I'm a part of this negotiation. I have demands. But more importantly, I'm representing the American people. Because, guys, I've shown you the numbers. The polling on this reconciliation bill is overwhelming. It's like 62% favorable overall. Then when you go to the individual issues, the individual policies within the bill, forget it. It's even more popular. It's over 70% popular, even among Republicans, when it comes to stuff like universal pre-K and daycare. These are things that help regular people. So, of course, you should have a spine, have a backbone, and fight and say, we meant business. And again, all the reporting right now is That's what they're going to do. So, credit to the 50 or so members who are like, no, we're serious, we're going to vote this stuff down. Got to give them credit. We tell them we want them to leverage their vote. That's what they're doing. It would be completely hackish to say, that's what I want you to do, and then when they do it, you're nowhere to be found. You don't say anything. You don't credit them or anything. That's hackish. Now, but what the hell's going to happen? How's this going to unfold? I don't know. That's my answer. So it's possible that Pelosi delays the vote again. That's possible. It's possible that there's some last-minute deal where you do get Manchin and Sinema give a number, and then Biden and the House progressives counter with another number, and then let's say for argument's sake it's $2 trillion or $2.5 trillion package, and you can whip the votes of the progressives very quickly, and then, or you get enough of them for that bill to pass with a reconciliation package of $2 or $2.5 trillion, and the bipartisan deal would then pass as well. That's possible. But right now, the thing that looks most likely is that this thing is going to get a vote. The bipartisan deal is going to get a vote as is, and it's going to go down. It's going to go down. And then we're in no man's land. I don't know what happens from there. I don't know where we go from there. But let's be clear. If that happens, it is 100% the fault of the corrupt corporatists, of the extremist right-wing Democrats. It'll be Manchin's fault. It'll be Sinema's fault. It'll be the right-wing Democrats in the House, because the original negotiation, the original deal was these bills go together. If they don't go together, I don't want to hear it. So they renege on the deal. And what's going to happen is the media is going to point fingers at the progressives and act like it's their fault when they're the ones who are upholding the original deal. So the line of argument I want to see from the left now is, hey, we're the ones who are holding strong for the Joe Biden agenda. We're backing the president. You know who's not backing the president? You know who's agreeing with the Republicans? It's the right-wing Democrats. It's the corporate Democrats. It's the extremist Democrats. It's Manchin and Sinema. And by the way, we just got news that Kyrsten Sinema is meeting right now, with donors giving $5,800 a pop. And these are all donors who are against the reconciliation package. So maybe that's why she doesn't want to give a number, because there is no number. Because she's planning on not running for re-election or changing parties or just getting out of D.C. and getting paid, son, becoming some sort of lobbyist. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe both Manchin and Sinema have thoughts of, I'm just going to leave D.C., so I'm going to blow up this whole thing. I don't know. But they are definitely the problem. All we can do is hold our breath and sit back and watch how this unfolds from here.